Okay, so let's see if we had assignments.
Mm,
Did we
it
have?
was for the next week. Mm,
Okay.
yeah, I did not. I'm in midterm exams this week.
Yes,
So
the Sunday, right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Um, we we said that tomorrow we don't have class, right?
Because it's the
Mm,
test.
tomorrow. Tomorrow is
Tomorrow's Thursday. We don't have classes.
we said that, right?
Okay, so we didn't have classes yesterday, and we are not gonna have classes tomorrow. When we're gonna have those two classes?
On Sunday, can be.
Okay, okay, 3 hours on
And
Sunday, right?
yes, yes, for me it's okay.
Okay. Yes.
But
Okay. No problem.
on the last cancellation on Friday, can it be free day on Friday? Because I have an exam that day.
Okay, so we're not gonna have classes on Thursday and Friday. We're gonna have classes or not?
No, no.
Not classes on Thursday, not classes on Friday.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, but then
Yes.
then we're gonna need to have like because we didn't have classes Tuesday, we're not gonna have
And
classes Thursday and Friday. These are 3 days that we are postponing out of the four we have.
mhm.
When do you want these to be?
um, well, they can be on Sunday. Um,
On Sunday, 4 hours.
for me it's okay, but I don't know you.
Yes, no problem.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
better.
so
Yeah.
let's continue here. Let's see here. On Sunday, 4 hours.
Yes. For me it's okay, but I don't know you. Oh,
Recording.
the record.
Recording was that okay? So let's see. Okay, so we were left here, right? Did we do these learning objectives? Do you remember?
No, I don't really remember.
Yeah, yes, we
Mm,
didn't do this. Okay, let's read, please.
okay. Listening, predict topics in conversations. Listen for details of people's plans. Listen for the main purpose of people's plans. Listen to directions on how to register for classes at the university. Speaking, asking for general and specific impressions. Responding the questions about impressions. Grammar, present perfect, present perfect continuous, embedded WH and yes no questions, participial adjectives. Pronunciation, raising intonation for some questions, stressing noun compounds. Reading and vocabulary, getting the meaning from context, understanding main ideas and details. And writing, pre-writing technique, answer guiding questions. Task, write a descriptive explanatory paragraph about the cell phone. Skill, give explanations and details.
Okay, any question about any word?
Mm, the pronunciation of details is details or
Details. Details,
details.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. No, it's okay. No more question.
Okay, let's continue here.
Mhm. Okay, video listening. Watch the video and answer questions about information and ideas in it. Learn more about body language and other cultural aspects of the video. Vocabulary. Learn the meanings and usage of these occupations connected to acting. Agent, camera person, costume designer, film director, makeup artist, producer, a script writer, set designer, sound engineer, stunt person. I think we did this before.
Really? This is
Mm,
A3. So
no,
let me
no,
see because last class,
advanced. Yeah.
last class was A1 and A2.
Mm, mm,
So I'm not sure if we did it.
mm,
This is A3. Yes, but I remember this is Stanford. I guess you asked me, right?
yeah, yeah, right. That's why
Okay, so
I
let's
guess.
see how we, how we are here.
Do you remember when
Ah,
we did
we
that class? Yeah,
accidentally have one class. Yes.
advanced class. Yes, I think this is
Is this right? Yes.
yeah.
So it was on
No, no, I remember.
yes, we did advance that. Okay, so yes, I think so. Yes, these were A Lucy, I think.
Yes.
No. Yes, this was this, right? Stunt person.
Yes, because I remember I asked.
Okay, so let me see where we finished that class. We did all these. So we did present perfect continuous. We did embedded yes, no questions, and participial adjectives. Let's have a quick look so that we can see if you remember this. Present perfect continuous. Everything here we did. If you remember, then we also did this embedded WH is no questions.
Mhm.
And here also participial adjective. If you remember everything, we can go to the next lesson.
Yes, I think we can go forward.
Okay, so let's go to the next lesson. We're gonna do A4. Okay, let's read here.
Listening, predict how people will interact. Listen for details about relationships. Listen for the speaker's main reasons for asking questions. Listen for details in reservation phone calls to a restaurant. Speaking, making closing comments, suggesting keeping in touch, confirming the next meeting, saying goodbye. Grammar, models of possibility and probability, may, might, could, must, can. Reflexive and reciprocal pronouns, myself, herself, ourselves, each other. Models of possibility, probability in the past, must have, may have, might have, could have. Pronunciation, stress in sentences, unstressed words have. Reading and vocabulary, getting the meaning from context, understanding main ideas and details. Writing, pre-writing technique, complete a table. Task, write a description of a good restaurant to go to for a special location. Skill, give reasons for your choice. Write a topic sentence.
Okay, any questions regarding any words here?
No, it's okay.
Yeah, let's do this one.
Video listening. Watch the video and answer questions about information and ideas in it. Learn more about body language and other cultural aspects of the video. Vocabulary, learn the meanings and usage of these expressions with food words. Beef something up, butter someone up, go bananas, have egg on your face, pie in the sky, a piece of cake, rotten apple, small potatoes, a smart cookie, sour grapes. Speaking, learn expressions you can use to end a conversation. It was great talking to you. It was great talking to you. Suggest keeping in touch. Let's keep in touch. Confirm the next meeting. I'll see you next week. Say goodbye. Bye. Grammar. Learn to express yourself using models of possibility and probability. May, might, could, must, can. Valentino's must be a popular restaurant. Reflexive and reciprocal pronouns. Myself, herself, ourselves, each other. You should be proud of yourself, Amy. We might have seen each other around campus. Models of possibility and probability in the past. Must have, may have, might have, could have. We may have been in a class together. Task listening, listening to the callers, making restaurant reservations. Enter their information in the reservation book. Pronunciation, practice your pronunciation of stressing sentences. It's great to see you. Unstressed words have, no, it couldn't have been in the class. Reading, read an article about power lunches. On the web, research restaurants in different cities. Write a description of a good restaurant to go for a special occasion. For special occasions.
Okay, any word or phrase you don't understand here?
Well, yes. Beef something up. What does that mean?
Okay, beef something up basically means that when you are making something more stronger or more effective. So you are like if I said like the company has beefed up its email service, that means that they improved the
Mhm.
email service
Okay,
to add weight, strength, or something like that.
okay. Butter someone up.
Butter someone up is when you basically praise someone in order to gain their support.
Mm,
Praise someone, basically.
for example.
Flatter someone, yes.
Mm, can you make an example?
Like if I said, don't try to batter me up in order to get privileged information, that means that you don't try to flatter me
Sorry.
in order to get privileged information.
Yeah, okay. Go bananas. It's like
Go crazy.
go crazy. affect on your face. Yes.
Okay, so that's when you look stupid because of something that you've done. Like, I don't know. The latest scandal has left the government with X on its face. That means that uh made them look stupid.
Okay. Pie in the sky. It's like
Pie in the sky is like something good that someone says will happen, but that seems impossible or unlikely. It's like a very unrealistic goal or plan.
mm, mm. Um, how do you use that in a sentence?
Uh, like you could say something like their plans to set up their own business are just pie in the sky, are just illusions.
Mm, okay. Okay. Mm, sour grapes. What does it mean?
Sour grapes is like you know that literally it means when the grapes are sour or
Mm-hmm.
and that's like if you describe someone's attitude as sour grapes, you mean that they say something is worthless because they want it themselves but cannot have it. Okay, it's like if you describe, like, I could give you an example. I don't think it's such a great job, and that's not just sour grapes because I didn't get it.
Can you
Okay,
repeat again? Can you repeat?
like I don't
Sentence?
think it is such a great job, and that is not just sour grapes because I didn't get it.
Okay.
When you describe someone's behavior or opinion as sour grapes, you mean that that person is angry because they have not got or achieved something that they wanted.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay.
Any other question?
Um, what is a power lunches? Do you
It's a
know
lunch where it's like a meeting, a business meeting in the lunch. Like when you have lunch with somebody and also it's a business meeting or lunch.
Okay.
Okay, like when you meet
That's all.
for business lunch.
Mhm.
Okay, no more questions?
No, I think not.
Okay, great. Let's move on. Can you please read?
Amy is in the student lunch at the university. Okay, remember. She's talking with Jackie. Talia has just arrived. Look at the picture. Talia is talking to Jackie for the first time. Predict. What do you think Talia says to her? We're in the same acting class. You look so familiar. I think I remember where I've seen you. You're Dean's sister, aren't you? I know you tricked Nick Crawford. I think we already watched this, but I don't really remember. So,
Are you sure?
um, yes, we saw this.
But
But
when? I don't get it.
in
Because
the
it's supposed to be new.
in the advanced class we had accidentally, I think.
We advanced this A4?
No, but I watched that because in the class that we had weeks ago, accidentally.
Oh, you watched this.
Mm,
Oh, we
yeah,
watched this in the
maybe.
class, but no, but we didn't see A4 in the class in the accidental class. We saw A3. And this is completely different. Let me show you.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
yeah, that was another one then.
right, and
Okay,
also this one.
forget it. Continue.
Right, so this is different, I guess. Let's watch and you'll tell me if you already watched this. I don't think so,
Okay.
though.
Amy, great to see you again.
You too. Jackie, this is Talia. Talia, this is Jackie.
Charmed. Charmed.
Nice to meet you too.
Talia is a researcher at Newsline.
How exciting.
Gee, you look so familiar.
Really? We might have seen each other around campus.
I guess so. Or we may have been in a class together. I'm taking journalism classes.
No, it couldn't have been a class then. I'm taking theater classes, like Amy.
Oh well, I'll probably think of it later.
Speaking of classes, I'd better run. Can't be late for Professor Roberts.
Hold it. I think I remember where I've seen you.
Really?
Yes. The Gower Building.
Okay, did we watch this before?
No. I was
Okay.
wrong.
Okay, so let's do this one as well. Can you please read?
Okay, Talia is talking with Jackie. She has just told Jackie that she saw her at the Gower Building. Jackie looks very shocked to hear this. Look at the picture. After Jackie leaves, Amy and Talia decide on a plan. Predict. What do you think their plan is? To follow Jackie to her acting class, to ask Nick to talk to Jackie again, to go back to the Gower Building, to spy on Jackie and Dean later that night. Maybe to spy on Jackie and Dean later that night.
Okay, let's see.
Don't you work for a shoe company? Kicks Shoes?
I'm sorry, but you can't be serious.
Oh, I can be quite serious.
Well, it wasn't me. Anyway, I have to go. See you, Amy.
Yes, bye, Jackie. It was great talking to you.
Hey, what did you find out?
Catch this. Jackie and Dean are going to Valentino's tonight after her class to celebrate. She's booked a special table.
This is perfect. Great work. You should be proud of yourself.
Thanks, but it was nothing. Piece of cake, in fact.
Okay then, you call Valentino's and make a reservation for two.
Oh, wow. Are we going to Valentino's?
Oh no, sorry. I was planning on calling Nick.
I see.
Thanks for being understanding. You're the best.
After I call Valentino's, is there anything else you want me to do?
Yes. For my plan to work, I'm going to need your help. We have a lot to do in the next few hours.
Okay, so yes, it was the last one. Okay, so we're gonna continue here. Models of possibility and probability. Let's listen.
Hello. Today we're going to talk about modals of possibility and probability. I'm sure that you must use some of these already, but you might not know everything about them. Let's take a look at them.
Okay, can you please read?
We use models of possibility and probability to talk about things that we think are possibly or probably true. I might be a little late. If I am, please start without me. Valentino's must be a popular restaurant. It's sometimes hard to get a reservation. Number 2, must express a probability. We use must when we are almost 100% sure that something is true. Jackie says, I've gotta go. It must be time for my class. In the example, Jackie is almost sure that her class is ready to begin.
Good. 3 and 4.
We may, might, and could express a possibility. We use may, might, and could when we are less sure that something is true. Alicia says, I don't think Professor Roberts is from the United States. I think he said he came here when he was a teenager. Anna says he may be Canadian. He might come from Australia. He could be British. We use can't or couldn't when we're almost 100% sure that something is impossible. Jackie says, I'm sorry, but you can't be serious. I'm sure you are mistaken.
Okay, let's do 5 and 6.
Number 5, we use must not when we are a little less sure that something is impossible. We don't usually use a contraction with must not. Alicia says, I heard that Nick Crawford is still trying to prove his innocence. Anna says, he must not have any proof yet. Number 6, we use may not or might not when we think something is impossible, but we aren't very sure. We don't usually use a contraction with may not or might not. Jill says Crawford may not be innocent. Then again, he might not be guilty. We just don't know.
Okay, let's do number 7. Number 10.
Remember, after a modal, you can only use the base form of the verb. Talia must be exhausted. She's working so hard. In questions, we usually use could. We don't usually use might, may, or must. Alicia says, what do you think? Could Crawford be guilty? Notice that in short answers, we usually use be if the question has a form of be. What do you think? What do you think? Could Crawford be guilty? Who knows? He might be. When a question has a verb other than be, we just use the modal in the short answer. Could Jackie really have an agent? She could. Anything is possible. We can also use a verb like think to ask about possibility or probability. Notice that the reply still uses a modal. Alicia says, do you think Crawford is guilty? He might be.
Okay, so we're gonna begin here with models of possibility and probability. I might be late. This is a model of possibility. Must expresses probability. We use must when we're almost 100% sure that something is true. Okay, I don't know, like she must be vegan. She must I don't know. She must know. She must study art. Like, I don't know. She always brings different things to class. She must study art. She never eats beef. She must be a vegan. Okay, so we use must when we are almost 100% sure it's true. Okay, so can you please give me 2 examples using must?
Mm, mm, let's see. Mm, uh, her backpack looks heavy. She must have her computer, for example,
Must
her laptop.
laptop
Mhm,
inside.
yeah, her
Okay,
inside.
another one. Can you please do something else?
Mm, he's eating really fast. He must be hungry.
Okay, great. Okay, so any questions with number 1 and number 2?
Mm, possibility and probability are the same, or is there a
Well,
difference?
in this book, probability means almost 100% sure. So probability is more likely, and possibility is like 50%.
Okay.
Okay, so I would
Mm,
say like in this
so
book,
we
right?
use must when we are almost sure.
Yes.
Mm,
This is like 50%, and this is like 90%,
Mhm.
95.
No questions.
Question? No questions?
No. Continue.
Okay, so let's continue. May might include expresses possibility. We use may might include when we're really sure about something. It's like 50%, as I told you.
Mhm.
I don't think Mr. Roberts is from the US. I think he said he came when he was when he was a teenager. He may be a Canadian. Maybe Canadian. He might come from Australia. He could be British. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so we could say like uh he has small eyes and uh, uh, almost yellow skin color. You could say like, I don't know, he may be Chinese, right? Or he might be Japanese, or he could be Korean, right? If we said that, we are like guessing, like, I don't know, maybe he's Chinese, maybe he's Japanese, or could be Korean, right?
Mhm.
And we use can't or couldn't when we're almost 100% sure that something is impossible. Okay, so you use these two when it's like something is impossible. Sorry, but you can't be serious. I'm sure you're mistaken. I don't know, like he has small eyes and almost yellow skin color. He
Couldn't be Latin. Okay.
he couldn't be, let's say, Bolivian, right? Bolivian, let's say.
Mm,
Or he can be uh, from he can be uh from
He can be Latin, maybe Latin.
or yes, or he couldn't be from Latin America. Okay, like we're almost 100% that's not true.
Mhm.
Like I
And teacher, I can hear you well. Maybe.
Okay, can you hear me now better?
Yes.
If we said like he's tall and has dark skin, we could say he can't be from Norway, right?
Mhm.
Or he couldn't be from Sweden. Okay, so it's like when we're almost 100% sure that something is impossible. Okay, I don't know if there's any questions here. What do you think?
No, it's okay.
Okay, so let's continue. We use must not when we are a little assured that something is impossible. We don't use the contraction with must not. I heard that Nick Croft was still trying to prove his innocence. He must not have any proof yet. So we're a little less sure than can't or couldn't. Right? Okay, so I don't know. We could say mm,
Mm.
he he is looks very young and uh and he got very drunk at the party. He must not be uh he must not be an adult. Okay, like he must not I'm really guessing here that he's like he must not be an adult. Okay, like I could say also mm, let me think here. Mm, he doesn't know how to play soccer as well as his teammates. He must not be a professional player. Okay, so here I'm like guessing that he's not a professional player. Okay, we're like uh a little less sure than can't and couldn't, but again, it's like very likely that it's impossible. Okay, I would say like uh almost 95%. And when can and couldn't is more, 99% maybe. Okay.
Mhm.
And we use may not and may not when we think something is impossible, but we're not very sure. Okay, so we use these two when we're not sure about that. Like, I don't know. Uh, he He's I don't know, tall and has blue eyes. He may not is white. Has blue eyes. He may not come from Syria. I don't know, I'm guessing, right? He may come from Syria or he may not, because people in Syria, they're not like blonde, but someone there might be, right? Or we could say also he said he was innocent. He might not be. Okay, or I may not come to the party. That means that probably I could come, but might not happen. Also 50%.
Mhm.
Okay, I don't know if there's any question.
No, it's clear. Thank you.
Okay, let's continue here. After bottom, you can only use the base form of the verb. Yes, so in all of these examples, we use the base form. Must be, must not be, may come, might not be, might not come. So everything there is the base form of the verb. Okay. And then in a question, we usually use could. We don't usually use might, may, or must. Could he be lying? Could he be from Japan? Or could he be Japanese? Or could he come to the party? Okay, so we use usually could. No, we don't usually use might, may, or must in the questions, okay? And in short answers, we usually use be if the question has a form of be. What do you think? Could Crawford be guilty? Who knows? He might be. Could he be lying? I don't know. He might be. Could he be Japanese? He could be. And also, when a question has a verb other than be, we just add the model in the short answers. Like, could he come to the party? He could. Or could he have $1 million? He could. Okay, so if we use like other verb than be, like have or come, we just use the model in the short answers. He could, he could. Okay, any questions regarding number 8, number 9?
No, it's okay.
Okay, and we can also use the verbs like think to ask about a possibility or probability. Notice that the reply still uses a model. Do you think Robert's guilty? He might be. Okay, so again, here we could use like, I don't know. Do you think he's lying? He might be. Do you think he's wealthy? He could be.
Could be.
Okay, so we use the models in the answer. Okay, any questions here?
For example, in the last question, I could say could be without a he, or
Yes, you
it's
could say informally, yes, but formally he
informal.
could be.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
No questions.
okay, let's continue. We're gonna do reflexive and reciprocal pronouns. Okay, so let's place in here.
Hi, I was just asking myself if we were going to see each other today. Today we're going to talk about the difference between reflexive and reciprocal pronouns. It's an interesting grammar point, and I think you're going to enjoy yourself. Let's take a look at them now.
Okay, can you please read?
Okay. Number one, we use reflexive pronouns when the subject and the object of a sentence refer to the same person. Talia says, "You should be proud of yourself, Amy." In the sentence, the subject, you, is Amy. The object, yourself, is also Amy. The subject and the object are the same person, Amy. So Amy should be proud of Amy. In other words, Amy should be proud of herself. Number two, these are the reflexive pronouns. Myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, and themselves. Number three, notice that you has two reflexive pronouns. Use yourself when you're speaking to one person. Use yourselves when you are speaking to more than one person. Tony says, take care of yourself, Talia. I will. Take care of yourselves, guys. We will.
Continue, please.
Number four, we can also use a reciprocal pronoun, each other or one another, when the subject and object of a sentence are the same people. But in this case, the people have a two-way or reciprocal relationship. Talia and Jackie are talking to each other. In this sentence, the subject is Talia and Jackie. The object, each other, is also Talia and Jackie. The subject and the object are the same two people, Talia and Jackie. The sentence means that Talia is talking to Jackie and that Jackie is talking to Talia. They are having a two-way conversation. Notice that the sentence Talia and Jackie are talking to themselves has a very different meaning. This means that Talia is talking to herself. Oh, and Jackie is talking to herself. And they are not having a two-way conversation. Okay, number five. We usually use each other when the subject is two people. Talia and Amy know each other from work. We use each other or one another when the subject is more than two people. Okay, Talia, Amy, and Tony know each other from work, or Talia, Amy, and Tony know one another from work.
Okay, so let's begin. Reflexive pronouns is when you use the subject and the object of the sentence refer to the same person. You should be proud of yourself, Amy. That means that you should be proud of you, right? So the subject is Amy and the object is also Amy. So I don't know. I am proud of myself. You could say this. I am proud of myself. Right? So that means that I'm proud of me. Or do it by yourself. That means that you should do it. Okay, by your own means. Or he's talking to himself. That means that he's talking to him, like he's talking alone, right? So we have myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, and themselves. And there's a difference in yourself and yourselves. Yourself is when we're speaking to one person, and yourselves when we are speaking to more than one person. Like Mm. Do you build it yourself? Tony? I did. Did you build it yourselves? Guys? We did. Okay, so yourself means like you, and yourselves is in plural. I don't know if there's any question here.
No, it's okay.
Okay, so we're gonna finish here.
Okay.
Send this picture. And I'm gonna see you on Sunday, right?
Yes. 4 hours, right?
Yes, from 8 to 12. Okay, so we're gonna have also the exam on Sunday.
Okay.
Okay, about A3 and A4. So that's gonna be the last hour.
Okay.